I just want to share something that really bothers me, and I see a lot of people struggle with it, dealing with it, and coping with it. I was a victim myself of coping with this and dealing with it and trying to understand why it happens. I don't understand why people judge. Judging. That is one of my biggest pet peeves, my biggest thing I want to change about the world, my biggest everything. Like, I don't understand why people judge. Like, who is somebody else to judge you or anybody else? Who are you to judge? Like, you have no room to judge. You make mistakes yourself. You live and learn yourself. You do things, you experience things. You have sex. I don't know, a lot of people don't do drugs, but I'm sure you've done drugs. Pot, pills, drinking, etc. Race, who cares if they want to date a black guy? What's it hurting you? Like, who cares? It's their life, their happiness. You should support them and say, I believe in you. You do what you want. Whatever. I don't know, and it breaks my heart because I see girls cry and not understand why they're being judged. For if they're emo, they're psycho and weird. If they like Justin Bieber, they're a faggot, they're gay. If they like black guys, they're disgusting. Like, this world is such a heartless place, and the only thing that I can focus on is raising Milo to not know what judging is. Like, judging people is definitely not the way to go, and it hurts my heart to see young girls, especially teen moms, where they get judged for being young. It's just pathetic. Like, who cares? Yeah, they're pregnant. Yeah, it's sad. Yeah, they shouldn't have done it. But there's nothing you can do about it. And judging them and talking smack leads to one huge thing that is one of my biggest fears, and I want to change and help the world with, is suicide. You judge somebody and you laugh at them and you point at them and you make fun of them and you drag them down in the dumps, and the next day you get a phone call or you hear that the person committed suicide. And you don't want to know why they commit suicide? Because people like you heartless assholes out there that want to judge them and act like you are better than them when you're not at all. Honestly, you're lower than them because you're taking the time out of your day to go break a person down instead of building their confidence up. You should tell them how beautiful they are. If you don't agree with something, say, I don't agree with it. I don't believe that. Whatever. That's fine. Don't tell them that they're low, they're a piece of shit, they're a piece of shit parent. No, you should not be like that. Like, I'm not perfect, and I'm not saying that I've never judged in my life, because I have, and I've learned a lesson. You're not supposed to judge. Like, that is not what you're supposed to do. If you do not agree with something and you want to help somebody, you sit them down and talk to them. And some people you can't help, but that's normal. Like, you can't help some people. And you talk to them and you let them know what's right from wrong. And I don't know everything about life, but I know enough. And 2 + 2 doesn't make you a smart person. Opening a book and knowing all the answers doesn't make you a smart person. I know what life's about, and I know what I want out of life. That makes me smart. And a beautiful person isn't about your clothes. It isn't about your money. It isn't about anything, the car you drive. It's about what's within. If your heart's pure, everything else on the outside is pure. It's not about, I have this many followers on Instagram, like, I'm cooler than you. I have buckle clothes, I am prettier than you. Like, I have fake hair, I'm cooler than you. My hair's thick and yours is thin. No, not at all. Honestly, if you have that attitude, you're a hideous person to me. I just see so many young girls that come to me upset and talking to me upset about how this person brought them down, their own family has brought them down, calling them fat, calling them ugly, telling them that they're weird for what they believe in, and telling them, it's happened to me a lot too. Basically my whole life. how I'm weird, how I want attention, how I'm a slut because I'm pregnant now. Whatever. Like, whatever. And let me just tell you, a picture doesn't make you a slut. You shouldn't go on there posting pictures with your tits hanging out all the time and stuff. But I did before I was pregnant, but I don't now. I mean, I am who I am. And one thing that's true about me is you can bring me down as much as you want, but you'll never change me. I am who I am, and I'll always do what I do. You can't tell me, you can make fun of me, you can call me names, but all I know is I don't stand beside you as a person. I stand before you because I'm done with the cutting people back and calling people names when they call me names, because I'm higher as a person than that. It like, seriously breaks my heart. Like, I don't understand how people can just be so cruel and just make people cry and just think it's funny and talk about people that lost their kids. I think it's funny you lost your kid, like you deserve to, because you are 16, your baby deserved to die, like it's for the better. No. No one's baby deserved to die. And, you know, it's really sad that you know, people are this mean in today's society, and it scares me to death for when Milo gets old enough. Like, I'm just so scared that I know it's going to happen to him, but I want to make him as strong as he can be to where it doesn't hurt him, to where he doesn't come home from school and is crying and is like, you know, Mom, this person said this to me, this person said that to me. I will remind him every day of how perfect he is, and I'll just try to build him up into such a strong man to where stuff like that doesn't hurt his heart, and he knows where he stands as a person. And it's not what the world thinks of him, it's what the people love him think of him. And it's like so many young girls every day come to me crying and talking to me and saying, you know, this person thinks I'm ugly, this person thinks I'm fat. Like, you know, you're beautiful. You are all such beautiful people to me. And people are beautiful to me, and that's why I want to be a counselor. To be a counselor, you can't make fun of people and talk about them. You have to sit down and understand. Like, I don't understand people. I don't, and it will never be understood. But, you know, I guess with the hate in life, that's life. It comes with life. But, yeah, I just wanted to share that. That's one of my biggest pet peeves, is judging and hurting people's heart just to feel, like, good inside. You know, I couldn't imagine tearing somebody down so low as to this tall and feeling good about myself. How do some people go to bed at night and lay down and know that they are pushing someone over the edge? You know, even the people that are mean to me, I'm not mean to them back, because, you know, I could wake up the next morning and they could be dead from suicide, drug overdose, car accident, cancer, etc. And I would feel like, you know, my last words to that person was something horrible. You know, I have had said things to people. I've told my mom to go to hell before. And, you know, every time I've ever said it, I cry and I'm like, why did I say that to my mom? She might not wake up tomorrow. I've said cold things to people, and I'm sure we all have. It's life. It's something that happens. But all that matters is you try harder the next time you wake up, the next day. You try harder not to be mean and an ugly person. And all that matters in the end is you try. And I hope all of you always remember, trying is the key word and the key thing in life. And you're never going to be perfect to nobody. You're never going to be what this world wants. But all that matters is the people that love you and support you and do believe in you. Because worrying about them will get you farther in life than worrying about the people that hate you. The people that hate you will hate you no matter what. They'll hate you for breathing. They hung Jesus on the cross. They hung him, an innocent man. Gave up his life for us, for being innocent. You know, you wake up every day and you're like, I hate my life. My life's like this. My life's like that. I've done it before. Even before my car accident, I did. You know, no. Honestly, all you all saying that have no reason to say you hate your life. And you know, then there's people, you know, you don't know what someone's going through behind closed doors. You don't freaking know what people go through. There's kids getting molested. There's kids getting beaten. There's kids getting tortured. And then for you, on top of that, to tear them down and make them feel worse, just makes their world come crashing down. People need support. People need loved. Everybody in this world deserves to be loved, being different or not.